I don't know about you, but I love seeing results in my life. And I find it very frustrating when I'm working at something and I'm just not seeing any results. I'm going to give you 3 big reasons why this could be happening so that you can get those results that you are looking for. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Kate Wood. I'm an integrative health and wellness coach. I love helping women overcome overwhelm, reduce their stress so they can live more joyful, happy lives. So let's hop right into it. I was a person in the past, and I kind of more recently discovered this about myself. I was always looking for new systems, better ways of doing things, whether it was organizing my house, being fit and well, losing weight, cleaning, parenting, whole foods cooking, so many different things, right? And I always kind of took a little bit of pride in that. And I love learning things and I like learning new systems, but I was dabbling in a whole bunch of different things. I had so many different programs, so many different books. I was dabbling. And here's the thing, I think in the past when I was younger, there just wasn't as much available, not so many solutions. Now with the internet and social media and being bombarded with ads everywhere, you are offered a solution to whatever problems you perceive in your life probably every 5 seconds if you're on the computer or on media of some sort. They're trying to sell you something new. This way's better. I can help you to do it easier, faster, cheaper, blah, 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 blah. And so there are so many solutions. Sometimes we just get paralyzed and we're like, I don't know. They all say different things. I find it confusing. So you may freeze up, which is one way to stay stuck, right? Another is we get a solution, we try it for a little bit, we start to learn the system, maybe we buy the gear, like buying the gear too, and then we're like, this is kind of hard. Like once the rubber meets the road, I don't know if I like this. Maybe this doesn't fit my personality. And I'm not saying not to evaluate it, certainly you can. But I think if you were like I was, you will be like, I don't know, you try it for a week or two, maybe a couple days, it depends on what it is, and then you're like, I don't like that. And then on to the next, like, where's my next solution? And there's 800 waiting for you. So you get the new one and we do the same thing. We never really get our footing to actually start moving toward the goal because we have to keep learning systems and how to do this and how is this different. So we don't give it any time or even a chance. So one thing I would encourage you to do is to pick one solution. I know that's hard, but you can do it. Pick one solution. Probably there are many that are good. A lot of times like, I need the perfect solution before I really go for it. There may not be a perfect solution. There are probably many good ones. So pick a good fit. It doesn't need to take forever for you to decide, and then go for it. Like go for it wholeheartedly. Taking on the mindset, I'm doing this, I'm in it to win it, and I'm expecting good results. If you go into it kind of half-hearted, lukewarm, like, I don't know if this is going to work, it's not going to work because you're already setting your brain and your emotions and eventually your actions up to not succeed. And we don't want to do that, right? I think we all have plenty of experience not succeeding and we're kind of sick of it. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be here. So you're going to pick it and you're going to give it some dang old time. At the beginning of the whole thing, pick a time frame. If it's something that takes a good deal of time, like weight loss, improving your health, you may want to give it a month or 2. If it's decluttering your entire house and you have a lot of people in your house like I do, it's going to take more than a week. I mean, let's just be realistic here. So give yourself an amount of time to really go for it and then reevaluate it after that time. But for that amount of time, you're in it to win it and you are expecting good results and you believe that you can learn it and do it. We want to have that good mindset, set ourselves up with good, positive emotions with some great energy to it so that we can go for it, even on the days where we're kind of like, I don't know. There are other habit things that we can set up that I'll talk about maybe in another video that can set you up for success in an even greater way. But your mindset and emotions are an amazing start to that. The third part, expect to work, okay? Here's the thing, and I think sometimes advertising tries to show us this or tell us this, that you're not going to have to do any work. It's pretty much going to be effortless. And I use the example of, we hope that they will put us in their wheelbarrow and push us across the finish line. I know that's a silly image. We don't want to have to work. And when we look at it and realize we're going to have to put in some work, sometimes we're like, I don't want, can't someone do it for me? Here's the thing, and I'm not talking about working hard just for the sake of working hard. And I do believe that when we bring coaches or we find a great program, it can fast track things. It can speed up our results. But I don't think that it's going to make it so that you don't have anything to do at all. If there is something really worthwhile that you want, like that amazing health, awesome relationships, feeling way less stressed, great parenting, great relationships with your kids, a beautiful business, right? A thriving career, all of that takes work. And if there was something that they just threw us in the wheelbarrow and pushed us across the finish line, we're not going to develop the knowledge, the muscle strength, the stick-with-itness, all of the qualities that we need for the next level that we're wanting anyway. We need to build ourselves up. And again, I'm not talking about working harder than you need to, but we are going to need to be stronger and braver and smarter in order to thrive in the next level. Anyway, and next level is so cliche, but once we reach that goal, we want to be able to maintain it and live in that new place. So you got to expect to work at it. And I believe you can enjoy the journey. You can enjoy the work. Are you going to enjoy every second of it? Maybe not. But bring fun people on your team, like a wacky but very knowledgeable coach to help you in your journey. You don't have to do it alone. And sometimes that's a big part of where we get stuck, but that's another story for another day. You don't have to do this alone. So are there solutions out there for you? I believe that there are. Do you need to pick one and stick with it? I think that would be great, especially if you find yourself starting and stopping, throwing out the solutions. If you have 18 organizing programs that you've all done about 3 days of, it was me. I didn't have 18. I had a lot. I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do the work. And I finally had to be like, okay, the results are worth it to me to put in the work. And now I'm consistently decluttering. So yeah, not done yet, but I'm like, I'm building the skills, building the muscle, building the mindset, all of the things. Stick with it for a while, for a time period, and work it. Expect to work, right? I know that's not sexy. Like, dang it, Kate. It's going to be worth it. You're going to be so much stronger, so much smarter. You're going to be able to help people more. And so I think that's amazing. So I want you to get the results that you want. I want you to experience success. I want you to be the strongest, coolest, best, least stressed person that you can be. So that's why I'm sharing these things with you today. If you're interested in coaching, I do both one-on-one and group coaching. You're welcome to visit my website, katewoodcoaching.com, and you can find out how we might be able to work together. Also, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that we can hang out again. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.